Hey everybody, welcome back. Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 21st day of March 2023, I'd like to welcome you over to, JM Bullion, so we can look at those live spot prices. But before that, two things. I'm going to do two things. I'm going to invite you over to the 2023 American Women Quarters Clad Proof Set Drop. That's today, 11:40 a.m. Eastern, 8:40 a.m. Pacific time. Hope to see you there. Now, another thing I'd like to do is give a huge shout out and a big thank you to all of our channel members. This would be a lot more, challenging without your support. Thank you all very much. Now, bam, over here. Look at, whoops, you can't look at anything. Where'd it go? There it is. Whew. Now it looks like gold is down below $2,000, down 1152 to 1977.77. Silver's down 14 cents to 22.67. Platinum's up above $1,000, but down 487, and palladium down 75 cents to 1462.92. And look at that, would you folks? $40.69 for the premium on that American Silver Eagle from 2023. You're now looking at an $18.02 premium. And I'm sure by now you probably know of other places where you're going to be buying your American Silver Eagles from 2023, right? Because, yeah, that's a really, really steep premium to pay. And now let's head over here to the United States Mint, and there's a little bit of new stuff going on with the actual website from the United States Mint. I got to show you here. Check this out. So let's go ahead and scroll down. Bam. Yes, look at that product release schedule. So there looks like they're, I guess, showcasing or putting on the marquee, so to speak, the next three drops here. So we have March 21st. That's today's date, the American Women Quarters Proof Set. Then we have March 27th drop, the American Women Quarters Rolls and Bags featuring Edith Kanaka-Ole. And then March 30th, we've got the American Eagle Gold Coin. And we know all of them drop, not just the 4-coin set, correct? So let's head on to the next stop. Here we go. These are the bullion sales by the United States Mint. And like I said, today's the 21st. And yeah, we do have probably about a week and a half left of the month. And the United States Mint could easily add more. And they do add more every weekday if they have more to add by 5 p.m. Eastern time. As you can see, I have highlighted, specific numbers of coins for each one of these denominations. And well, as you can see, none of the yellow highlighting has fell off, because when it falls off, that means the mint has added more to the total. So could we see 900 less than 900,000 for March, or right at 900,000? And could we see a cap at 900,000 for each individual month going forward? I think we could. Now let's keep on keeping on over here to the United States Mint. Here we go. Today's drop is the American Women Quarters. Like I said, you can hang out with us there, 1140. And if you have already purchased these through subscription, I imagine they will be headed to you shortly. Now, check this out. We also have the Edith Kanaka-Ole quarters, right? Those are going to be interesting, and I think that those not only drop that day at the United States Mint, however, they also, I think the Federal Reserve Board drops those Edith Kanaka-Ole quarters on the same date. So let's go ahead and scroll down. Here we are at Federal Reserve, right? FRBservices.org. All right, American Women Quarters Program. And I will leave a link in the description for this particular page, and it has every single drop date for 2023. So you're looking here, March 27th, 2023. That's next Monday, folks. Next Monday this comes out. So that'll be pretty interesting. Now, let's check out the numbers for the American Women Quarters Proof Set. There's been a lot of people who've been talking about, well, I can't really find the new data available. And that's right. The Mint has changed things up a bit. That's right, they sure have. Number one, if we go to the product schedule, you'll see here that 53 items, right? 53 items have now been, I guess, added to the United States Mint webpage. And really, what they are is, if we hit metal and then we hit, I believe, Philadelphia, we're going to see here that there has been three 1.5-inch bronze medals added to the United States Mint's schedule. So it looks like the medals are migrating over to the main page. And what's interesting about that is that really recently, in the last few years, more and more precious metals have been migrating over, but these are the bronze one, and I thought that was really interesting. And let's face it, I think that the United States Navy, or United States Mint, and the Armed Forces program, well, it's been rather successful. So why wouldn't the United States Mint do it not only in precious metals, but in bronze as well? So there they are, Coast Guard, all right, Navy, and you have the Marine Corps. And if that's the case, I would imagine additional 3 could possibly come out this year or even next year, featuring the, the U.S. Army, the Space Force, and who am I missing? I got the Navy. Maybe there's, let's see, 1, 2, the Marine, Navy, Coast Guard, Air Force. Ta-da! See, there you go. That's all of them. That would be all 6 branches of the armed forces. Can't believe that. Now let's head over here to something really interesting that our friend Mickey Minsky shared with us. This is the top 100 modern coins, and this is PCGS. Great, great list here. It's some really great stories because really that's what it's always been about. It's about the great story, not only the great story when you're picking it up, doing the chase to pick up the coin, but also why you're going to pick up the coin. What's the story about the coin that makes it so worthy to obtain, right? So check this out. Number one rank, the first one on their list is a 1964 Denver Peace Dollar. That's right. They made a 1964 Denver Peace Dollar, and it had a mintage of 316,076, but there's no known copies in existence. All right, rumors of his existence abound. Yeah, somebody's got to own some of these, and they're probably, I would say, in the next 10 years, one will be discovered. All right, so no known. All right, let's go to the next. Wait, back it up. So if you want to know more about this, okay, so what you do, you just highlight these, you right click it and it says search Google for 64 Peace Dollar. And I did that, and then I clicked the link to PCGS, and it has a great article if you've got some time to read. All right. This is the 64D $1 regular strike. There's a picture of it, folks. I don't think that's doctored. I think that's legit 64 on there. All right. Now check this out. Here we go. This is by Ron Guth. And the following article was written by Ed Ryder for the Professional Coin Grading Service on September 9, 1998. And it says this is the $64 in question, $64 question. And it is a healthy article, great stuff, packed with lots of great nuggets of information. So check that out. We'll leave a link in the description for this. So let's get back to the top 100 coins. Now, folks, these are unicorns. All right. So what I mean by unicorn is, yeah, they don't exist, or do they? And if they do exist, it's only in the onesie twosies until we get until the, I guess, the bottom of the list. All right. So it says here, these are the details of the top 100 modern coins. The modern coin era began in America in 1965, the first year the U.S. Mint produced copper nickel clad coins as replacement for silver coins, ending an unbroken 173-year tradition of using precious metals. Yikes! That doesn't sound very good, especially if we compare and contrast to the Roman Empire, right? It says here, for many collectors, this was the death knell for collecting, as the coins would no longer have any intrinsic value and mintages would be huge. Absolutely. So think about that. If you were alive at that time and this happened to our coins, would you be so put off by it that you wouldn't even collect the modern coins, right? So that's definitely a question that I think collectors have asked themselves in the past. Collectors perceive the modern coinage as a vast desert of ultra-common, mundane, unattractive, and boring coins. So without further ado, here is the top modern 100. So what do you think? Does the author like the modern coins? Or do they recognize what the older, what some of the people who don't collect modern coins feel? Yeah. So this is pretty interesting. So here we go. Rank number 1. This is the 64, and as you can see, if you're astute, it does say that the modern coin era began in 65, right, when they took silver out of the coins and replaced it, right, with clad copper and nickel. But this one right here is a 64, and it's silver. So does that contradict this? Well, maybe. But it is part of the program, because I do believe this came out in spring of 65, so that makes it count. And one thing I also wanted to, I guess, show you or have you recognize is that there's certain dates, right, from like 2006, 7, 8, 9, or 10, those 5 years, or maybe it's the early 70s or the early 80s that a whole lot of these desirable coins come from, right? So if you're able to, and do this with me, kind of look for patterns in these coins, right? And there might not be any pattern. There could be no rhyme or reason to any of this, but it is interesting to see what we're looking at. So here we go, 1964 piece dollar. Look at this, 75, no S on that Roosevelt dime, and that's a proof, okay? So because you could be asking yourself, well, no mint mark, yeah, no mint mark, 2 known. Yikes, that's a unicorn. Here we go, 1974 aluminum cent. 1.5 million struck, 1 known. Come on. Potentially illegal to own. And I think with this one might be illegal to own too, just in case. So here we go. Let's keep on keeping on. This is a really comprehensive list of modern coinage. 1976, no S dollar. Type 2 proof. There you go. Another one. Look at that. Remember, not available. This is the mintage, and this is the known available, left and right. Look at this 2000 W, 22 karat gold Sacagawea dollar, 39, 12 known in existence. That's a pretty good ratio for only that many struck. So here we go. Sacagawea, that's a mule right there. Mint State, it's got the Sacagawea $quarter right there. Very cool. Non-available, 11 known. 1969 S double die Lincoln cent, Mint State not available for the mintage, but 35 are known. There you go. Again, a proof dime with no S. Looks like that might be a recurring theme for the Roosevelt dimes. 1968, no S. Not available mintage, 12 known. Here we go, 1990, no S Lincoln cent. There's another no S Lincoln cent because, well, I didn't know if that was another one. No. Double die. There we go. No S Lincoln cent right there. I was thinking of the dimes. My bad. Check this out. This, if you get one of these are amazing. And you can check it out by that tail feather. It is way more detailed than the Mint State strike, right? This is a special one. And there's 5,500. They were put in Cheerios boxes along with the Cheerios cent. And there are 200 known. Only 200, folks. And they are still out there, which is amazing. Now, check this out. 1992, each one. 1992, 1 cent from Philadelphia, close AM, Mint State, and a 1992 Denver 1 cent close AM, Mint State. 20 known, 10 known here. No available mintages for either one of those. So what do you think, folks? Is this something that you'd like to try and chase? Look at that, 72 double die, 1972, 71, 70. There's an 83. 2008, 2000, there's a 64 special mint set finish, and there's about 20 to 40 known of those, and it's the whole set right there, right? The 50-cent piece, the quarter, the Roosevelt dime, the Jefferson nickel, and the Lincoln cent. That's amazing. Now check this out. Here we go in the 2000s. So there you go, 2009 $20 ultra high relief Mint State, 75. That's a pretty amazing mintage for something that is, well, supposed to be one of the top coins. And that's basically, after this, we're breaking into the big numbers after the 2008 West Point Eagle reverse of 2007. That's a keeper, right? Look at that. Bam. It's good stuff. Really good stuff here to learn. And honestly, like I said, if you're able to do this and then go here, search for Google, you will find everything out about these top modern 100 coins. There we go. 84 double die. I think that's the doubled earlobe. 83 double die reverse. I think that one is the building in the back. Good stuff here, folks. A lot of stuff. 95 double die obverse. There you go. 40,000 known. And then we have the Statue of Liberties. These are pretty prolific here. Lots of good stuff, folks. There we go. Look at that Statue of Liberty from 2006, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. And then back to 2011 here. So yeah, it looks like there's a few, there's an era, there's a time period when these are, I guess, special coins are all made. Yeah. Look at that 70D, 50 cents Mint State. Yeah. That was only obtainable in mint sets. That was the only time. Yep. Key date for the 40% clad halves. That's 40% silver. Available only in mint sets. Good stuff. See, good stuff. I will leave a link in the description. Let's keep on keeping on to those plus ones today. I don't have a lot of time left, and here we go to Proverbs 10:8, and it says, "The wise of heart will seize good deeds, but the foolish one's lips will become weary." And translating all that, and because we don't really speak that language anymore, I don't know. Maybe some people do. It says basically, I think a wise person intentionally, right, purposefully pursues good deeds, like going out of their way, like, hey, look at that, I got to do, But a fool, somebody who, well, a fool, so a simpleton, whatever you want to call them, well, simply talks without following through on his intentions. Yeah, that's probably not the best possible way to go about things, just a hot air, a bunch of simple talk. Yeah, maybe we could change that, right? I know myself, I have a lot of hot air myself, and but I'm changing that to do more purposeful, intentional good deeds. Isn't that awesome? I think everybody can do that, right? So there it is. Let's go. Oh, almost ended it right there. That was like a hard stop right there in the Proverbs. But let's not forget 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is Green Eyed Lady by Sugarloaf, one of my actual favorite songs in the whole wide world. Just really cool. Very funky. Hope you dig it. There it is, folks. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. And please do consider becoming a member as well. It's $1.99 a month, and it really does help us out quite a bit. And you get your icon featured right up here on certain days. I don't know why. I don't know what the rhyme or reason is, but there they are. Stacker